The topics of this podcast you're about to listen to includes cosplayers that will not just discuss said topic, but also make fun of, throw shade, run game at, etc., at anyone remotely connected to the topic at hand. So there is a possibility of being offended. Remember, you have been warned. Thank you. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Black Cosplayers Podcast, episode number 4. I am one of your hosts of the show, DJ Ranma, so you can just call me Ranma. And with me is my squad as always, Hey, give your props, say what's up.
Hi, this is Mocha Bunny. What's good?
Yeah.
And this is Akumador. How you guys doing? So today we will cover the biggest topic that's been going on cosplay. Well, in general lately, pro-black. I'll go let DJ Roman go behind the definition of pro-black.
Lord Jesus, you gotta ask the least black person on the show what pro-black is. All right, let's break this down. Okay, the term pro-black pretty much means putting yourself above everybody else, preferring black people, black anything related, including businesses, over others, without trying to throw too much shade at them. Like, for example, if you have two different game stores, black game store and a non-black game store, and it's like, I'll go over here to support and be proactive, but that store is cool, but I'm gonna go over here. It's like that. And to be perfectly honest, there's nothing wrong with being pro-black. The issue comes in when it's like you find yourself bashing other races and creeds, and your friends might tell you kind of need to step it back, but you don't think so. You think you are in the right. I assume I got that correct.
Pretty much, it's just it's a us versus them mentality type of deal. Because it's going in the cosplay community, you got people on Facebook talking about, oh, these white people this, these white people that. Try to shame other blacks for hanging out with other people of race or preferring dating other people of race. So that's pretty much the main issue going on. Like, even the cosplay community, you got the POC group, and just like, you would think it's just, showcasing black cosplayers, which is fine and all, but then it turns to, the us versus them mentality, all this other crap. It's actually not progressing anything at all. Because, like, you guys doing the same thing everybody else does. Like, you guys not doing anything different. So, what's the point?
Yeah, I remember, like, a couple of months ago, a friend of mine, he had changed his Facebook header to support black small businesses. Now, I support any type of business as long as what I'm getting, the quality is good. I don't give a fuck who made it. It could be your grandmother. If your grandmother made something amazing, I will throw money at her to make stuff for me at any given time. Now, maybe I interpreted it wrong, but I felt a little insulted. I was thinking, well, why don't we support all businesses? I mean, you see what I'm saying here, though? And a couple of people thought I was in the wrong for, like, being bothered by it. I mean, you could do that, but I just felt that we shouldn't have to marginalize the fact that we should support just a business by one race. Support everybody right across the board.
Yeah, that's been too, because I've seen people that would say, like, oh, we need to support, our black people and stuff. And just like, that's fine, all, but, still, I mean, the quality is not great. You can't just support something just because it's black. Let's be real. Or white or Asian.
Sure enough.
I've always wondered if these people have always had that, I guess I could say mindset. It's not the word I'm looking for. That's the only one I can think of. This mindset about being very pro-black, and when they are, a lot of the times they're very, they're very aggressive with it.
Or hypocritical with it.
Very. Like, I've never seen anybody like that super pro-black in person. Maybe like from some family members, but they weren't to that extreme. And this is usually something I see on social media where people be doing the most.
Yeah, because some of that things because of social media, and so some people just do it like, oh, I need to fit in. This is a new thing. I need to do it. And you got some people just use it for, the fashion whatnot. Like, hey, look, I wear African clothes. I'm pro-black. Miana, where the hell it's called.
It's a dashiki. I'm not just tripping.
Yeah, and it's just like you're just doing to fit in. You're not actually, you actually don't know anything about Black history, what people actually went through. You're just going for the look. You're just saying, "Oh, I'm pro-black."
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Preach from Don't Be a Menace. He always talked about how you gotta be pro-black this, pro-black that, but yet saying something stupid. Which if you've watched the movie, it is a parody of all those coming-of-age urban flicks in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like some of these people, I think, they actually has an issue or something. It's just like you're pro-black, but I see mostly hang around white people, or you watch mostly shows made by white people, or animes made by Japanese people.
See, that reminds me of shit when I was in high school, when I was trying to figure out who the fuck I was. So I tried to fit in. I got the big headphones, got the CD player. I'm walking around listening to Tupac, Biggie Smalls, just trying to fit the fuck in, And then one of my friends hands me Nine Inch Nails, A Downward Spiral, and I'm listening to that. I'm just like, I think I can enjoy both, but I'm understanding this more. And I remember I'm just sitting there at the table listening, and the CD is out. Brother comes over and looks at me and starts busting my balls because I'm listening to headbanger music, and I'm like, it's what I like. It's something that I relate to more. I mean, hey, I can't help you, shit.
And one thing that I've noticed in some of the posts that some people make that are like really pro-black, whether it's cosplay or something else I can't think of at the moment, but I've seen some shit.
I think
like
we all have.
Huh?
I mean, I think we all have seen some shit.
Oh yeah. The one thing I noticed that they put the most emphasis of is like how they kind of use the word us, like every black person has experienced the same thing as they have, or experienced the same thing as the next person have, like being, I don't know, they like saying being oppressed on a daily basis, encountering racism and discrimination. I was like, well, honestly, even if I have, I probably could not tell, but for the most part, this is only something I've noticed that would happen online. I've never really encountered racism in person. And I don't honestly believe that every black person is gonna like go through the same thing that the next person has, or if they were raised in the same environment to where they be exposed to stuff like that, which I don't really understand why they like grouping all of us together into like this one ethnic group that goes through the same thing as everyone does.
You know, you know, I remember I was friends with this one guy on Facebook, and he actually wrote this post about how people being racial against him when in cosplay, and he tried to shrug it off, but it really hurt him and it really bothered him. And I'm sitting there like, I'll admit, I was in pure denial. I'm like, this shit doesn't happen. What the fuck? I mean, I guess to me, when people shit on you on 4chan, it's like, it's not really racism. It's everyone just is shitting on you. It's just running their mouth, talking shit, whatever. But I sat there and I just thought about it for a bit. I'm like, maybe that's my privilege, my entitlement showing. Because as far as I've gone to conventions, nobody has ever said anything racial to me. And if they have, they sure as fuck have said that shit outside of earshot of me.
Exactly. I see more people talk shit about costumes or certain costumes people are doing, but not, actual racism.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes I think when someone's calling you a nigger or something like that on a forum or something like that, sometimes I think 9 times out of 10 that's probably some brother who is mad at you or hating on you or some shit like that, So in a way I kind of look at it, well, it's probably somebody I rolled with is running their mouth, they mad, so let them be mad, stay mad.
I know. Here's the other thing. Like Yancy brought this up. It's just like it's the internet.
Mm-hmm.
One stuff you won't encounter in real life. It's just the internet.
Sure enough.
I don't know, some people
Like
be crazy nowadays. They track your IP address and then show up at your house.
Look, I've already told people who wants to come run their mouth. I'm like, you find me, come through. Come on, come through. We'll talk. Got the left and I got the right. Let's talk. Simple as that. And you know they ain't gonna do anything, because these same people that talk about, oh, they can get your information, 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna do shit they're not gonna come to you. And if anything, if you see them at a con, they're probably not gonna do anything anyway. And the most that they're going to do is be with their crew and just run their mouth. Simple as that. Reminds me of somebody I used to know. So we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
yes, because some people don't. It's like how you get mad at something on 4chan on an anonymous website. Like, come on now. Or on Facebook. That's the other thing that kills me is like, well, you get mad at someone on Facebook, you go see them in real life. Like, come on now.
Wait.
And I know good and well you're not gonna say anything to them in real life.
Wait, hold up. Yo, Kay is here. I'm bringing her in.
Oh, snap.
It's about to get real up in here.
I get my popcorn ready for that.
Hey.
Yo, what's up, homegirl?
Hey.
Hey. My internet was going messed up. I think Comcast had been working on it or something, but it was out for a good 30 minutes.
Yo, fuck Comcast. Yo, I feel sorry for anybody that got Comcast. Seriously.
I got Comcast.
No, I seriously do. Like, my privilege is showing because I got Verizon Fios. So, but the thing is, I feel for you. I know what it's like to have cable internet. I mean, I can't deal with that shit. But if anybody that does, I give them all the props in the world on the real. Alright, so we just pretty much talked about what is pro-black and how racism isn't every black person out there. So if you want to drop some knowledge, floor is yours.
What do you
sister
mean,
girl.
like, racism isn't every black person out there? What do you mean?
What I mean is not every black person is racist per se, you know.
Like, every pro-black person?
No, we were just talking about something that Mocha Bunny brought up earlier.
Like what? Ooh, I want details.
Mocha, you remember, right?
Shit.
She like, shit, I done forgot.
I'm trying to think. How like every black person hasn't experienced the same thing as what some of these pro-black individuals.
Let me tell you something.
No. Preach gonna get there and preach.
Well, my thing is like, pro-black people believe that everyone has to be marginalized. Everyone has to be discriminated against by white people, Asians. It's like they feel like they're reaching to be like they're begging to be discriminated against to get brownie points so that they can look down on other people. From what I've seen from the extremist pro-black. And I've also seen a trend in particular with black women who just downgrade the fuck out of black men. And they'll do it when they're single, they'll do it when they have a man, and they'll especially do it when they have, like, a white guy. I don't know where that comes from, them deep-rooted insecurities, but it's these pro-black people feel like, instead of uplifting, like, it's very hypocritical. Like, for example, I ran into a friend he was a former friend. He spoke on pro-black issues, and he seemed like a pretty chill dude. Right. He, like, we had we had debates, and we would have, like, opposing viewpoints, but he even messaged me personally saying that, hey, we may have this, like, very different viewpoints, but we're always able to come together and have, like, knowledge versus, like, petty arguments. And one time he was talking about how light skin privilege is a thing. He was just going on a full rant. And how it was kind of hypocritical the way he put it. He was like, light skin privilege exists. He like repeated it over and over, and then he was like, you need to realize your privilege and how you are less than other black folks, even though you are seen on the totem pole as better than dark skin. And then he said later in his post, we need to unite black folks under one banner. And then I'm like, how are you going to unite black people when you just outed a complete section of black people based on the amount of melanin or lack thereof in their skin? But you speak against colorism, yet you perpetuate it. And I kind of jumped in and said, hey, colorism isn't just light skins look down on dark skins. There are so many dark skinned people. It's crazy who look down on light-skinned people or so jealous of light-skinned people. And I've even seen sects of people, like sectors of people just like diss, and they'll tell light-skinned or mixed people that they're confused half-breeds, like they're not black enough to do this, but then when they feel like they're getting too successful or too high up, they say, oh, you still a nigga. And it's just like condescending. And he blew the fuck up. He tried to shame me. He made 2 live videos about me. He just couldn't take opposing criticism. And it's very interesting how pro-blacks believe that a lot of extremists want to believe, yes, this is right, this is how racism is going down. But then after, when they start getting like opposing viewpoints and evidence that proves it, they say, oh, that doesn't exist, or you're just a coon or a bedwench or something like that. And I'm like, come on now.
Look, there have been times I've been called an Uncle Tom, and I will just flip my Facebook profile picture to Tom Dubois and be like, I'll just let that sit there for a while. If you really think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do that. Do you? You know?
Yeah, like, it's fine. Like, many of the pro-black, they're very hypocritical. They don't want criticism. They want criticism, and they want to be able to critique everyone else. But when the criticism falls on them, it's, I'm right, don't come near me. If you do, you're an enemy to the black people, or you've betrayed your own kind. Like, you've seen that stuff just recently with Sky Williams and the whole Black Lives Matter situation. People just trashing him, saying he's not black, you don't belong with us, completely disenfranchising and marginalizing your own people, yet you preach and complain about it.
This is why we can't have nice things.
It's just very interesting to me, the hypocrisy there.
And double standards. Oh, we had to trash black men, but, you know, I would share a picture in Lust or like Jan Tan or something.
And then there's black artist community. That hypocrisy is there as well. All I see, I admin this black anime and manga group or artists. And all I see is just black renditions of superheroes and Saiyans and anime characters. And it's like, can we come up with some originality? Like, the black Superman will get more praise and recognition than a black artist who's making their own original content with new characters. And even if you make original content, they have to be signifying something. Super black, super hotep, super Egyptian, Afro pseudo-African, glitters, black girl magic, something like that. You can't have just a standard storyline or an alternative black person. They have to fit a certain mold, or they don't get recognized as much. And it's just like,
you have to be a brother.
Yeah, you gotta be a brother or a sister. You have to have braids, dreadlocks.
Okay. Okay, I mean, not for nothing. I would read a black version of Dragon Ball with Black Goku in the projects, you know, with a snow bunny taking him around to find a Dragon Ball. I would read the fuck out of that, okay?
That'd be interesting as hell.
Yeah.
I just want to try my story starring Bubbles.
I'm okay with blackfying characters if that's where you want to get your start. If you want to get your own style, and then after a while, go do your own thing. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like, again, Dragon Ball Z. Let's bring up the Dragon Ball Z. Could you just picture Piccolo and Goku just standing there? You know, Goku with his hair in dreads. You know, with his pants hanging off the crack of his ass and Tim's. You know, and Piccolo like. Oh, shit. And don't forget, there are some black people who think Piccolo is actually black.
I mean, I think I kind of know where that came from.
Yeah.
Kind of. But at the same time, it's a stretch.
She's showing up.
Like, you're reaching a little far there, aren't you, son?
Just a scotch.
What's a scooch? But it's like I completely understand. But it's like when the point when black people feel like that they have to afford, like this whole thing that's going on now. It's a big discussion that's been going on with black artists and black anime fans or whatever, that Japan owes them, and they need to make more black-based characters, preferably black American characters. And I'm like, Japan is Japan. They live in Japan. The population in Japan is like 0.5%. Like, they don't owe you anything.
Please tell me where they say they owe. That's the same black people that they're trying to sue white people for slavery. Like, they try to get reparations. They owe. Owe you for what? Y'all tried that shit with Reverend Al Sharpton like 10, 15 years ago, and the shit got thrown the fuck out of court.
And it's just like, no. Exactly. And they feel like, and I've said this before, Japan barely is providing for its own people, a demographic of otakus. What makes you think they gonna dedicate an entire anime to black people when they don't even make up the percentage of people who actually support and buy products?
Exactly. And Japan's also they're a bit of a xenophobic country. And also, one thing about Japan that other people do, okay, I know you as an artist, I know friends who are right, you will do stuff based off of what you know. I mean, if you lived in an area where you didn't see particular people of various races, and you start writing stories, you start doing artwork and stuff, you're not going to include it because you've never seen that you don't know. And then you're going to get shit on it because you don't have those people in there, and you got to be, quote-unquote, politically correct about it? Nah.
Exactly. And it's like, they say, oh, well, they make anime characters white. I'm like, no, the whole color scheme system stems back from emotions to personality. People like Usagi, who to Americans look like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, little white girl who's dumb. She has blonde hair because yellow signifies energy, energetic, sort of bubbly sunshine, and she has blue eyes too. It needs to be fierce or to have very like a passionate skill. That's why you see a lot of blue-eyed and blonde-haired anime characters who are really hyper and very hyper. What is it called? Like hyper energetic, goes forth, and then you see people with like darker black hair who are kind of standoffish, quiet, alone, and it's like, okay, that's the color scheme it's been a thing since before anime was a thing. Colors have always signified moods, personality traits, omens, and things like that, and it's very fluent in anime as well. And it's not about, oh, let's make some white people, we obsessed with white people. Like, people try to bring up, oh, a lot of the early... What? What happened?
Don't know. I will bring this other point.
Well,
You
Milka
forget
said
that
she
America's...
She can't hear anything, yeah. No,
something might happen
left.
on her end.
But other than people seem to forget that America is a melting pot of cultures and races. So, unlike Japan, where Japan, like Ramen said, has been mostly xenophobic. They've been closed off from the rest of the world, so that's why you see more representation in wrestling cartoons and such. Japan, especially early anime, you didn't see a whole lot of black people.
Like, they talked about how it was copied off American style with Disney. Well, obviously, yeah. They were copied off with Disney because Disney was the major animation studio at the time. So things like Astro Boy, of course, are going to look more Disney inspired because that was the major focal point in animation at the time. That's what sold. And then they talk about, obviously, the depictions of black people back then, they were going off of what they saw in major animation companies. And it's evolved throughout the years. And they don't even like putting a label on this person is such and such from this certain nationality. They just have a brown or tan-skinned person, and they make it ambiguous for a reason, because the Japanese aren't sitting over here saying, well, let's see, what race is this character gonna be? Who can I pander to in this color theory market? And when Japanese companies actually like do anime based on Americans, they are extremely stereotypical to the point that it satirizes them. Most anime I've seen where they've gone like a white American or something, their name is freaking after a gun. They eat burgers and they wear guns and are extremely loud. Like you can tell when an American is in the damn anime because it's so like blatantly stereotypically obvious.
Gal,
Like
she's hard too.
Exactly.
Let me tell you, like last week, was the 30th anniversary of Final Fantasy, the games, and I think it was also the anniversary of Final Fantasy VII. So, I'm one of the few who can say this. I was the first Barrett Wallace cosplayer, so I posted pictures. I'm like, hey, whatever, cool. And one of my friends, she liked it, but she said she pretty much hated how that character was stereotyped in the game. And I'm just like, well, that's no different from Shadow the Hedgehog, but, it is what it is. I guess to Japan, when they see a black guy, he's a single father with a kid and has a 357. I don't know. Shit.
Exactly, because that's what the media in the United States, and particularly black media, has portrayed us. We take pride in films like Boys in the Hood, Hustle and Flow, shit like, the shit about living in the hard life, getting with the struggle. We live in an urban Chicago somewhere. Life is hard, drug dealing parents, single moms, deadbeat dads, and stuff like that. And then we get shocked and we're like, where are these stereotypes coming from in other countries? This is all they have to go on.
Do as I say, not as I do. It's like, it's okay for us to run our mouths and joke like this, but when someone on the outside takes it and runs with it, that's where the problem lies in.
And some people gotta stop with this latching on, trying to make characters that have a little bit of pigment in their skin suddenly black. Like that needs to stop. Mugen is not black. Mugen's not a nigga. Stop. He's not.
The same thing about Dalsim. Dalsim is not black. He is Indian.
Dalsim is not a nigga. He's an Indian. Yurichi is not a nigga. She's an Indian.
Anthe is not black.
Anthony is so Indian. It's not even funny how Indian she is.
Indian or Desi, but she ain't black,
I'm saying.
What was that Indian dude from Dragon Ball Z?
Oob?
Yeah.
Oob ain't a nigga, even though he kind of looked like one.
Okay.
He ain't a nigga.
All right, now don't forget, we also have Bob Makihara from Tenjo Tenge. He Blackanese.
Yeah. I forget his name, but he's from Kronos and Black Cat. He's the one black guy with the dreads. I forget his name. I used to remember his name because it was like amazing to me. But he's black. He's an actual black person.
See, when you say black with dreads, my mind just switched over to friggin' Bleach. Okay. Yeah.
Half the black cast.
All the girl from Danganronpa, the dark skinned girl.
Yeah.
Asahina.
I forget his name, but he was in Kronos with I forget her name too. In Kronos, where Train used to be in, and then he left the organization. But he died. I think he died in like the anime. I'm not sure. Damn. But he's black. He's actually black. What other ones they be trying to claim?
Katara from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
She ain't black. She far from black. She Eskimo. Just like no. Oh my god. And then nobody in DBZ is black. Stop trying. They're aliens. They don't care. They don't have no race. What you mean?
Knuckles the Echidna.
Yeah. Knuckles is about the only thing I can see passing off as black. He got dreadlocks. Like, it literally says in his official description on the Sonic the Hedgehog thing is he has dreadlocks. It's hilarious.
See, he ain't black. He's Jamaican, You gotta find out if he's Holden or not, okay?
Yeah. He's so damn dumb, though.
Always they just are rap songs. Pumpkin Hill.
Oh man.
Only thing Scrapper went to jail. He usually got released last year, I think.
Luffy ain't black. That's a new one I done heard. Because Luffy's they said he would be from Brazil if he had a nationality based on his looks.
He would be Brazilian. He ain't.
Because Brazilian automatically equals black,
But
look, I know
there's Japanese Brazilians, there's Hispanics.
Like he said based on their looks, they would look Brazilian. Just like Nami is supposed to look Swedish. Obviously, Swedish redheads, they supposed to look like that.
There's light-skinned Brazilians and dark-skinned Brazilians. God damn.
Like that, and that's another thing that irks me. America, I had this discussion with a friend of mine on one of my statuses when I was talking about this hotep page, that kinfolk collective page.
We need to talk about woke, staying woke, and this hotepping shit, okay?
Stay woke! They distracting you.
So we can hear you just a little. You might need to turn up your microphone, bro.
Let me try it out. How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. We hear you, bro.
What's going on, you guys? Sorry it took me so long.
Hey, it's all good, man. I think we all on CPT time here, so it's all good.
What's going on? I heard staying woke. What's shenanigans we guys talking about today?
The whole pro-black thing and woke people.
The hotep culture. Well, we was kings and queens. Yes, we was.
We was kings.
We was queens.
I mean, I ain't changed, so I don't know why other people changing up.
See, now check this. I asked a friend of mine about this because she was there for this. This was at Anime California. They had or Anime LA, whatever. They had a panel called Woke Weebs.
Oh!
Hold on a second. Now, I've heard a lot of shenanigans before.
Yep.
I need to make sure I heard what I think I heard. Did you just say woke weebs?
Yes, and I will copy and paste the chat, their Facebook page in our chat, on the Skype and the Facebook one.
I'm going to look at this right now.
There you go.
God have mercy.
Because I don't want to believe it, but I have no reason to believe
no,
it.
it's there. It's right there.
What is...
And there's a Tumblr page that goes along with it.
Oh no, you said Tumblr. We all know
they had a panel, and it's called Woke Weeb. The description: woke
shenanigans.
They didn't even spell weebs right, bruh.
Shenanigans.
Here we go.
This is gobbledygook.
I love how they have what's her name? Asami and Korra. Yeah, Korra. They got Korra as the spokeswoman.
This is blasphemy if I've ever seen it.
Why is there a white? Never mind. Okay, so
girl. No. Don't skip it. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
They got a white Greg Hignite, who is a J-pop and K-pop DJ dance event. They got white people. Oh, this explains a lot. This explains so much. Okay. Wow. Shout out to our friend. Woke Weebs. They don't really have much on their page going on. I was expecting a full-on military assault.
No, if you go to the Tumblr, they have the definition.
Yep, that's what I gotta do. Gotta go on that Tumblr real quick. You ain't seen the worst until you go on the Tumblr. Right. Teal really thought, what? Okay. Woke weebs, woke adjective, being aware, knowing what's going on in the community, as well as global issues. We woke, but we still weebs. Okay, first of all, when is somebody gonna tell them that weeaboo is not something to be proud of?
I don't think they understand that. This really sounds like they just made this shit up yesterday. Excuse my language, by the way.
It's all good, bro.
Bro, somebody gotta tell them that weed is an insult. They are making asses of themselves.
Like, I'm a pretty strange human being, but I don't think I've ever had to witness some shenanigans like this before.
Now, this explains a lot. Their pronouns are they and them. That already should tell you they discredit.
Back in the day, like the 1850s, back in those days, they would call this stupid. That's the same thing we're gonna call it right now. Stupid. Ain't nothing changed. Why would they do this?
I love the comments under this thing. Yes. We are woke. We're woke. Weebs. We like weebs, but we're woke. We're woke, but we're weebs. What are we? Weebs. We're woke. We're woke weebs. I'm never going to a con ever again. Why the fuck are anime nerds like this? I hope the Ghibli panel beats up the woke weebs panel.
I will be there to support.
All right, so if you're a woke weeb, does that mean you're cosplaying Sora with a dashiki and you're holding a black keyblade?
They didn't know that there was a simple world. There's only one true world. in Kingdom Hearts. And that's Africa.
This is so stupid. I'm really upset about this.
I thought it was worse to post assaulted on Facebook or this.
I bet they got a Facebook group. Wait a minute.
I pasted it. They have a Facebook page.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. You lying?
No, I mean like a group, an actual like Facebook group. Like I seen the page. Hold up.
That's what we about to do.
Girl.
Let's see. About to look.
There is a group.
Wait, I hope nobody I know is in it, because I might have to make a status about it.
I think I know people that are up in this shit. 2 of my friends are in this group.
I'm trying to, like, type it the wrong way, because that's how you're supposed to. They didn't even spell weebs right, so I'm struggling.
And you got the admin group.
Okay, they got pages, they got videos. Okay, this ain't bad yet. Hold up, let me go to the groups. I hope nobody in my friends group is in. You gave me a. Yep. 188 members. That's more than the Texas Wimpies group. Oh no. All right, let's see. I hope nobody in my friends list is there. Let's see. Thank God. Nobody I know is Oh wow, they're just a bunch of white people and Asians. And where are the black folks?
One of my friends, she's black. She's in this group. Her icon is a cat. Okay, she's.
Oh, is that catnip bitch?
No. She's a longtime friend of mine. She. Let's just say for a while, she was known as the perfect Sailor Pluto.
Oh no. Okay, I'm thinking about somebody else. I'm thinking about the one of the other ones. Her name is Che Catnip. That's her name. She's a transgender. I know that person. Yeah. She has.
I'm not joining this group.
Why? Everything is public, so fuck it.
Nah, fam. I don't want to do it.
Foreigners trapped in the United States by a new policy. Wow, all these people are white or Asian, or maybe one black. This is hilarious. They're sharing. Okay, yeah. This Jennifer Barrios. Oh, wow. Women of the world. There's feminists in here. Oh, the cancer.
Nope.
Hispanics. Everyone but black. So far. Okay, there's one black person.
Trust me. I know there's one. There's one. Yeah, so.
There's 2. Okay. Wait. Okay, hold up. Okay, this is going to be hilarious. This nigga like Sean King if he had a tan. Okay.
Yo, I thought this was a Talcum X free zone.
Yeah, Talcum X, I can't deal with it. But he's got a tan, so he's not too talcum.
I don't care if Chemical X. It's still bad.
Lime and shit.
You know what I'm really get upset about with stuff like this, like this whole black weaves thing and the whole blurs thing. These are the same. These people complain about being woke, but you're the same people that don't help out in your community, fam.
Exactly. That's my main thing with pro-black.
I don't hang out with my community, but I also don't talk about being woke all the time.
They stand and
talk about... I'm pretty ridiculous.
They talk about what has to be done, but what you gonna do? I'm doing what I'm doing. What are you gonna do?
What you gonna do for the community, dog? I gotta go to work in like 5 minutes, so...
It's like I said, it's that same shit with the guy who started 20 Days of Black Cosplay. When I asked people, to step up to help give money to Flint, and he talked about, I'm gonna give them water myself. I'm like, okay, make the drive, nigga, make the drive. While you do that, I'm gonna go do this event and give money right out of my motherfucking pocket. Months later, he still ain't done shit. Yeah, okay, all talk, no answer. Let's move on.
This is just a glorified anti-Trump group. They should just be in a Trump is not my president group, because that's basically all they're posting. They're not even posting anything about the cosplay community or
it's all a lie.
Yeah, the cake is a lie, and so is the Arby's burger.
Wait! Stop! The cake is not a lie. The cake is an alternative fact.
Oh man, alternative facts, But it's just
I'm just here looking at art right now. I'm not even worried about you. I'm so upset.
My thing is I actually had this conversation what you were talking about the black people who complain don't do anything to support and do any wellness. I know when I went to one of the shittiest schools in Georgia, Marietta area, whatever, and it was horrible. Like It's horrible. But we made the most of it. What I do is after we have like anime club or whatever, I was the president. And afterwards we go to the church next door for my it was actually it went much smoother than I thought it would go. Thank God. Oh, it's actually still going after I left. I'm so proud.
I be hating. I be wanting something to start with me and end with me. I want to pick up my pieces.
They did it good.
I'm selfish.
Lord.
Oh,
Somebody asked me today, "Do you want your children to follow in your footsteps?" I was like, "No, get your own footsteps. Leave me alone."
These mine. I preserve these.
Oh, you can't have my last. Oh, you can't have my first name. Get out of here. Get your own name, you follower. What's wrong with you?
Be your own person. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So basically, he was she was talking about how that was right when this was before Trump was elected, and it was talking about the education in schools and how the black community is kind of it's suffering detrimentally in education with the public school system cheating them out, with the CRCT's cheating scandal and mess like that. And I was saying how a lot of these problems could be solved if parents were more involved and they helped to pay taxes for SPLOST and stuff like that and really get involved with their school. And this girl was like, "What have you done to help the community?" And I said, "Well, Missy, what I have done," and I tagged in some of the people who worked at the church with tutoring, because I went into a tutoring program, and I helped kids get motivated to learn. Because all the kids needed was motivation and to see that their school was out. Our school was a fucking mess. Nobody would pay splosh for our school, so we were supposed to get a new school when I graduated senior year. We still ain't got that new school, and our school's still falling apart. When we started cleaning up a little bit in like junior year, kids started caring a little bit more and they started getting motivated. But people don't want to take out the time to go into what all it takes to get kids motivated for school. And then they want to talk about the white man keeping us down, the white man telling us our history wrong. Y'all's why y'all kids dumb. The white man want to keep you down. No, their parents failed them and the system failed them. Meaning, the people don't know. They say, "Oh, well, white privilege is a thing. White people control the government." No. The local commissioners are, like, what did I say, 80%, around 80% of the commissioners in the local towns and the local counties are black. And they are using our taxpayer dollars for fraud, and they're using our taxpayer dollars not to do anything for our kids. And then when we complaining, sitting up talking about the white man and mistaking federal and local, then you just point to the commissioners who done been on trial for fraud and bribery.
But you know what that is? A part of that is people aren't they don't know this stuff. Like but it's different when you don't know it. It's another that you don't seek it out. Like you don't want to know. You don't really care to know what's going on. Or why something isn't going on.
Yeah.
Again, if you don't like what's going on, step up.
People don't. Some people either they don't want the responsibility of having to do certain things, or they want to wait until somebody else do it and just kind of follow behind them, which is fine. That's not a problem. You got to learn how to follow before you can lead. But ain't nobody trying to lead.
Nobody wants to take the responsibility. I mean, unless you get
I don't
want
to do it. I don't want to be the first person to do anything. But at the same time, that's just me personally. But at the same time, certain stuff kind of got to be done.
Well, there's some
you can't
stuff.
Really complain about. People can't really complain about my school don't have this. Why my kids at school don't have this? Well, I mean, who are you talking to about it though? I'm not gonna be able to change it. Go talk to the principal. Show up for a parent-teacher meeting so you can know why your kid's failing.
Exactly. Don't be like, my baby is not. He's a good boy. He don't fail. He failing every class.
Right now,
I have relatives in my family like that, so I get that. It's like what Chris Rock said: if he calls his grandmama mama and his mama Pam, he going to jail.
Weird. But back to the whole the this weeaboo shenanigans. What's going on, Black Cosplay America? What's going on, fam?
They are bitter.
It's either you don't know what you want to do or you're waiting for something else to happen.
But why you mad though?
They searching. They reaching.
I will never get over this blurs thing. I don't. I appreciate the hag tag because I like thinking of myself as a blurred sometimes. I'm sitting next to a blurred right now. He black. He nerd. We watch the same. We watch the same. Oh, John, I'm with TJ.
Oh, Tia, tell him what's up.
Yeah. John said, "What up?" Over there talking through the two skirts. But
Get this damn podcast.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all. This man's probably like the best artist, like on this side of Stone Mountain. Granted, he probably is the best artist in Stone Mountain. Period.
Probably.
Because we watch whatever, what is it, anime or like DC movies, Marvel movies. It don't really matter. We watch comics and everything.
Yeah.
We're both black. To both of us, the whole blurs thing isn't as serious as people want it to be. You cosplay, you're black. You watch anime, you're black. You read comics and stuff, you're black.
They want you to be woke.
That's natural, bro. You gotta stay woke, bro. What about your heritage and stuff like that? What? I'm about to listen to you preach to me about it. No, I'm just saying you gotta get the knowledge. So do you have it for me? No, I'm just saying you gotta go out and have it. How you? It's false advertisement. You telling me something you ain't got it though. What we talking about, man? I understand if you about to sit down and explain something to me, but like, I'll let you guys something know about me. I would not have gotten into anime if it wasn't for my father. My dad, I grew up watching Adult Swim with my dad. Yeah, he used to tell me to go to sleep, and then like Inuyasha come on, and I sneak into his room. He'd be like, "Boy, let me show you something."
That's what's up.
That's how I found out about like Inuyasha and then Yu Yu Hakusho and like Tsunami and Ninja Turtles and everything else. I watched every Power Ranger season with my dad, except for like the last 8. It was garbage after. It was garbage. I'm for real. Like, so
he's not lying.
I believe I fit the criteria to be a blurred black nerd. But this whole black nerd thing trying to stay woke. Listen, number one, this is for fun.
Yep.
People can make you can make a profession off of it. You can do such and such. I don't understand the judgment with it. It's for fun. Bro, you can't watch, anime because that's for kids and such and such. What are you talking about? You got to be a professional manga artist to create some of this stuff. You know how much money this stuff is pulling in? You trying to sell drugs, bro. They're going to support you for the next 2 years. That's it. This right here is a profession. What we talking about? You can't stay woke and then you doing shenanigans on a daily basis.
Yo.
You can do the whole, you can be a part of the whole stay woke movement or whatever, but don't bring that into like my manga and my anime. Don't take fun away from me. That's all I got.
You're not
fun is the only thing that makes my life interesting. I don't understand that.
It's just like the black community is frustrated. They want to project every bounce. They're insecure. That's what it is. I know it's what it is because every time I've learned this with talking to many extreme ones, and I've seen the change overtake some of former friends who I was super cool with. We were just having fun. We were anime fans. We cosplayed. We were having life. And then if some discrimination came along the way, we'd be like, oh, well, those are racist assholes, But we'll move on. We address it and we move on. And then I've seen a lot of my friends get radicalized. They got really radicalized. They were listening to people saying, oh, they hate you because you're black. Oh, you cosplay this character, they'll look down on you because you're not white for it. And things like that. And they just became so entrenched and so rooted in this whole misery loves company thing that afterwards they started to become that, and they started projecting just random hate and anger at everyone that came near them. There'd be like, for example, you couldn't use, like, with the whole makeup situation, like, just putting on, like, a foundation that's maybe a little darker than your usual skin tone. They go nuts over that. Like, they were trying to claim that Nigiri was doing blackface because she was doing a natural tan for a character. It's like her old tan from her back in the day Ratchet's first cosplayer days. And it was her standard Ratchet tan. And they tried to say, is this blackface? I wonder if this is blackface from Nigiri. I don't know, but it looks kind of like they were plotting. And then if you said anything about it, you were like, oh, you're a coon, and your black card's been taken away. And it's just like a psychosis of just being completely eaten away by all this because this is what you want to hear, and it somehow validates why you feel so bad. Like, it's just feeding off of insecurities. And it's not just in the nerd community, it's all around with black folks. They don't want to see themselves. As soon as you bring up problems that exist in our own community, which is not no white apologist coons that are saying this, there are videos upon videos of just people on YouTube who aren't even YouTubers or trying to get fame. They uploaded videos just on their little cell phone or something, ranting about life, how hard it is to live in the ghetto, because they live in the ghetto in the hood, and how no snitching rules and stuff like that, how it's everyday life, but somehow your privileged self can sit up in your university classroom that you done got paid for by the patriarchal racist government that gave your black ass a scholarship, but you sitting up here telling people what's privileged, what's not, why they're poor, because their skin color and things like that. It's just like, why are you going to speak for people but get mad when people are trying to explain to you or trying to open a dialogue? They don't want conclusions or results because then it ruins their validation. That's what happened to the, what are those called? Them old black activists who are still trying to cause controversy about 20, 40 years later. It's so regressive. And it's only going to get worse. And the black community going to get hit head first on the pavement if they don't stop what they're doing.
You know what? Let their heads hit the pavement. We'll be sitting on the sideline, be like, "Well, you know not to do that anymore now, huh? Don't you?"
They're gonna make all the black people suffer, though. They're gonna drag everyone, the whole race down.
Look. It's like this. White parents, when their kid get in trouble, they're like, "You're not supposed to do this. Go stand in the corner." Black parents. You know not do that shit no more. Now get over here and get that ass whooping. And you know I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
But that's the problem too. So many black parents don't teach their kids, or if they're teaching them, they're not teaching them right. They have they'll have their parents, they're working hard to make money so that they can support the kids, so they're not really there to teach them, or they just simply don't care. Like, I know kids who have simply, their parents just don't give a shit about what they do. Mm-hmm. They justify everything they do, everything's right, even in a fight. If you lose, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Like, come on now. Really? What? It's this mentality, and it's so stupid. And, you know, I've realized a lot of older black people, the majority of them have not really, they're pretty privileged. They have not experienced discrimination at a full force. Like, you know, like middle-aged people, black folks are middle-aged now. They haven't really experienced discrimination at a full force value. And a lot of them are admitting it now. And it's really interesting because that's one of the main pro-black arguments, that our ancestors are, the people before us, our parents and grandparents experienced hard discrimination. So we feel that through telekinesis through them. Like, no, you don't. No.
We was kings.
Shit. I mean,
if that was true, shouldn't you
be working harder?
I'm saying.
For real. I mean, TJ doing something right now. TJ, you want to jump on this? But yeah, I feel that too. Like, if it is, I hate being an adult, man. I kind of just want to go back and watch Kids Next Door and just eat chips all day.
I'm saying, like, every time I see some regressive shit, I'm just like, no, I need to watch some anime, or I need to watch some cartoons, and do some throwbacks, and just drown all this out. Cause
like the amazing post we saw today on Facebook.
Yes.
With over 300 comments.
Lord.
What? I didn't even notice that.
I can't do it. I'm about to be done with the black cosplay, the black nerd centric. It ain't no self-hate. It's just like, I can't stand stupid.
Exactly.
Just can't.
Like, here's one for you. I don't know if they still do, but for a while, the girls that run the Black Nerd Girls podcast and the site and this fucking hated me for a while because I kept calling them out on their bullshit on Twitter. This all goes back to the black kid that got shot by the cops who was cosplaying Mugen when he's supposed to be going on a job interview at some restaurant or something like that. And I remember that podcast that they did that Monday night. Brothers and sisters was calling in talking about, yo, they got one of us. It wasn't right. It wasn't fair. You had one person calling talking about how they scared that they go to a con and cosplay, they're going to get shot. And then telling you. Now, I call in and tell them, like, the actual truth of what's going on. Mm-hmm. They blow me off like I don't know what the fuck I'm going on. Now, after I hang up, my boy Byron D Zero calls in. He pretty much repeats the same thing I said. They spent half the call flirting with him because he had a sexy voice. What kind of shit is that?
That's some shallow shit.
Yeah.
I'd have called back like, so y'all don't like my voice? What's going on?
No, we ain't say that shit now. Come on.
I can be petty now.
Pettyville Central.
So I'm sitting right next to my dude, and I understand that y'all flirting with him. You don't like my voice?
And because of all of this, there's this one black Sailor Venus cosplayer. Her name is Chaka. She just as woke as everybody else.
Chaka Khan. That's all I thought.
She ain't bad as the other sister that we ain't too fond of, but she's more civilized, but she is just as bad. Like, she feels she's not getting enough recognition because she's black and cosplay Sailor Venus. There was a big Sailor Moon contest about a year and a half ago, and I knew if she did not win, she was going to pull the race card, and I was going to be like, no, girl. You didn't win because your cosplay is shit. And compared to everybody else that submitted, you didn't come close. But she won.
So she went to a cosplay contest. Isn't that for her craft, just for craftsmanship, right?
No, this was all pictures online and shit, but you know.
Okay.
But she did win something, so I was like, blessed be. But, you know, whenever I see her post, I'm like, nah, I'm going in the other direction. And I already said it. I hope to God she does not see me as human Artemis and she's Venus, and if she comes to me asking for a picture, I'm going to be like, nope, I'm going to just keep walking.
Watch out, little bitch. Watch out, little bitch.
I sure won because I'm black.
It's because I'm black. Story time.
That's pretty stupid. That's very stupid to me. Like, at no time do I ever feel like I'm going to win a cosplay competition. Not because I'm black. Probably because I be seeing some people with some pretty intricate cosplay. Like, I want to cosplay as a Beast Boy. Momocon. I was like, I like Beast Boy. I want to do it. I think I can pull it off. And then I saw a picture of I was looking at different Beast Boy cosplays on how to do it. I was gonna do the one from Teen Titans with the gray gloves, gray boots, black pants, purple shirt. Got it. I see a cosplay of a dude and this is a white dude, by the way. He it's an episode of Teen Titans where Beast Boy turned into the Chupacabra thing.
Yeah.
The guy's cosplay was Beast Boy halfway transforming into Chupacabra. Wow. So like half of his shirt was ripped. He had like one shoe on. Right. Half of his face was morphed. So he's like in mid transformation. And I was like,
well.
And I was like, I can't do it. I feel so inadequate. He's too lit.
That's one thing. Exactly. That's one thing I have. This like the whole like some of these cosplays by black folks, they be expecting to get like big gold trophies for mediocre work. Like
it's the most basic.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah, like Harley. Okay, for example, like black folks and Harley Quinn and Joker cosplays. You don't know how many times I've done seen them, and I just want to get my white face paint and just cover up the creases where they didn't quite do it. Like there are always this thing. Like there was this thing going around that black folks can't wear grease paint because it doesn't cover their skin. First of all, you got to get a proper grease paint to cover it all. And second of all, you got to actually take out the time to do the coverage and then keep it on. And it's just like, because I specialize in the face painting and the makeup stuff. And I was able to do that with my Cesar cosplay. I have to like basically color the face and then the whole like top half of my body because of my outfit goes all the way down to that. And I'm like, it's not that hard to do. Like, especially even if you have dark skin, it's not that hard to do. But a lot of cosplayers want to get high quality praise for mediocre work.
And it's like you guys doing the same cosplays or like all I've seen the POC group is just DC Comics, Marvel.
Because that's what gets popularity.
By Marvel, I mean like the Marvel movies and black characters. It's like you could at least do some video game characters, maybe, or do something original. Because like,
but you know, they would hate to have to work hard.
Like you know, for MomoCon right now, I'm planning to do a crossplay between Spider-Man and Hentai Kamen Rider. Now, hopefully, I get past the censorship because you know MomoCon is family friendly now.
Yeah.
because it's just like hentai camaraderie. You'll be walking around in fishnet stockings and a speedo. It's just like, okay, I need to figure something I have to censor, but still, it's something different, something original.
Come up with something original.
Yeah, because it's like you got people like Vaughn, he actually does everything, but then you got people like, I know, like that Superman dude who just did Trailer Like Superman, and that's it.
Yeah, that was pretty weird. Like even I got my picture taken when the whole blurred thing was going around because we cosplay as we cosplay as a Justice League, but most of us were black. But we weren't. That was a guy that was flashing. He was white. That was like, we're not the Black Justice League. We're just the Justice League.
Yeah.
I kind of don't think about that when I'm going into cosplay. Hey, I like Captain America or I like Superman. I like both of them combined. But I'm not gonna be like, well, I like the black. Like there is a black version of Superman. I don't really think about that version of him. He's basically based off of Obama because he's the president.
Yeah.
I don't think about him. I kind of just like Superman. It's not that serious. Or people will be like, well, why don't you just go as the black version of such and such? I was like, well, why don't you just actually go as a black character? I've yet to see a Static Shock. I've yet to see a Black Lightning. There's a lot of different superheroes. Or I've yet to see somebody cosplay as what's his name? Chad from Bleach.
One of my friends, he's done Chad. He's also done Bob. Really? He's also done Bob Makihara as well.
As much as I see black folks praise Bleach characters and talk about we need more black characters to cosplay, I don't see hardly no black cosplayers cosplaying anybody from Bleach. I don't see them cosplaying any black characters or black superheroes from DC and Marvel. I don't see it. And I'm like, so what you complaining about?
Okay. I don't see people doing Bleach anymore because Bleach is kind of old and busted now because I think people still hating on how it ended. As for the Black Justice League and all of that, wait till this weekend. Because you got Katsucon this weekend. You know what else is going to happen this weekend?
Is BlurredCon this weekend?
No.
BlurredCon is in June.
No, this is the warm-up. You're going to have all the black cosplayers descend together at Katsucon in the atrium for the big old black cosplayers photo shoot.
Because it's 28 days of black cosplay.
You're gonna have
what's this weekend?
Katsucon.
What's that?
It's a big old con up outside of the DC area.
Oh Jesus!
And you're gonna have Dreadlock Superman there too. So
you gonna have a nigga Goku too.
Not Noku.
No. First things first. Nah, you won't see nigga Goku there because nigga Goku in the corner still trying to flip his food stamps over to some cash money. Okay.
Nigga Goku's busy avoiding child support. What you mean?
Yeah, I was dead when Goten was born.
Oh, Vegeta, she's pregnant. He's like, she's giving birth. What's so big deal about that? Except it's a stressful time. I was dead when Goten was born. Oh.
Sorry about that, fam.
I mean, it's not too far.
Shit.
Leaving your women to be single mothers.
And don't
get a whole tournament that would destroy all the universes. Well, I just want to get stronger.
There is that meme that says Vegeta is actually Jamaican, so.
I mean, my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I mean, Oop could be Jamaican.
Right. You might be right.
Like, here's the game.
As a matter of fact, guys, speaking of Bleach, I might do a Nakaku Bankai cosplay. Thank you for bringing up Bleach, by the way.
You should do it.
I just started looking at. I wanted to do Mike Guy. I was gonna do Mike Guy when he's all burnt up. I was like, bro, I can pull it off. Let's do it. Just paint my body. I'm lit. I'm lit.
Lord.
You might be on POC cosplayers trying to insult the black race. You're cool.
Like, bro, I know that this white guy's doing blackface. It's like I'm actually kind of black though. Where you from, bro? I live in Stone Mountain, Georgia. You can't get.
You white boy. That's where the Klan met up. What you mean?
Hey, no. No. Take a picture of my actual face and be like, no, fam. I'm very much black.
Yeah.
I'm very much black. Like, what? No. Take a picture of my actual face and be like, no, fam. I'm very much black. Like, what? No. Take a picture of my actual face and be like, no, fam. I'm very much black. I'm very much black. I'm very much black.
He was like, "Oh man."
See, that's where we had the whole light skin problems. Don't forget, a few years ago, you had Team Light Skin versus Team Dark Skin. I remember one time going into Target to buy some stuff. There was two girls walking around on their badge. One said Light Skin Tanisha, and the other said Dark Skin Tanisha. I'm just like, oh, let me get the fuck out of here.
Now light skin is a privilege.
I remember
Like,
when it
the
was.
thing that kills me, like, you know, you got cosplayers like T-Ferg or Bond. They just do what they want. Like T-Ferg, he's a
T-Ferg home. T-Ferg home.
Yeah, T-Ferg, he's a self-proclaimed manhole, but he does what he wants. He does shirtless cosplays, does what he wants. He doesn't say anything. He just does his cosplays. Then you got people like Superman, try to make it a political agenda. It's like, just do your cosplays.
Just have fun with it. What?
It's like first time you got Bond. Bond does Prince, Harley Quinn.
He does
Wonder
all
Woman.
sorts of cosplays. He does Leah, Slave Leah. He's like in it. He just want to have fun.
There you go.
Like me, I just do Catwoman, Poison Ivy, Dante, Beautiful Joe. I do whatever I want.
Well, you know, he was actually one of the few cosplayers who when the whole, I forgot which cosplayer it was, but there was the blackface controversy against her. And
Sombra or the Garnet?
I think it was both. I know he supported the Sombra one, but I think it was Garnet. He said he didn't have a problem with it. And it's so funny how people be kissing this boy's ass. They be like, oh, you know what? I kind of have a problem with it, but since you like it, it's okay. And it's like, now I saw you in the Anime Week in Atlanta group blasting some people, and I had to call you out. Now you trying to say you like it? Sit down.
You just said it because you like Bond's wing. That's it. Because he wears tights.
They be trying to slide in his DMs all the time.
That's hilarious.
It's very interesting. Very interesting, the
like
POC.
me, Bond, and T-Ferg like Team No Shame. That's pretty much what we do.
Go ahead with it.
Like T-Ferg, all he does is just go to the gym and he's like, all his costumes just showcase his legs and his arms and his stomach.
Hold on, I got a picture for you guys from AWA. John, this is the one you were in too.
Okay.
It's the one
Yeah.
I took a picture outside or something.
Oh yeah, T-Ferg was in OP Squad. That's what he does.
I just sent it to you guys.
Ooh.
Of course, I'm the Superman.
I see y'all repping pretty damn well. This is what's up right here.
Yeah, we're just having fun.
Yeah, because you
You see
know,
John in the back inside Catman.
because you know.
Boy, this is Marvel content. Hey, boy, you getting
Was
old.
this Marvel Con? I don't remember, man. I'm getting old.
Okay. Now, if this went up on the POC, you know they gonna be calling y'all for how incorrect it is, how wrong it is, how y'all
How
looking
ratchet it looks, because they like to use that word a lot.
pot meets kettle is all I gotta say. I'm like, I don't see y'all doing some shit. Come on. What I see here is a picture of a bunch of peeps just having a good fucking time and not giving a fuck what other people think. That's what it's all about. I like this.
I even got one as hold on. There's one as me as Natsu. Same weekend actually. Same weekend. And
I still got my
guys.
pictures of Beautiful Joe. Oh, let me find it.
Like it's supposed to be for fun. Why is everybody so trippy?
There's no such thing as fun in POC cosplay.
No.
It's all about politics.
What they need to hop up in there and do some politics of their own. They tired of it, get up there, grab the mantle, and run for an office and do some shit. Come on.
I still got people telling me like, John, you're the only Junior Ben cosplayer I've seen. Not black, just you're the only guy Junior Ben's cosplays.
I'm just like, nope.
I was like, POC grad, I don't see any Junior Ben cosplays in your group. What's good?
Here's one as me as if it ever comes through. Me as
I said mine is Beautiful Joe.
Beautiful Joe, all over the world. Ain't got nothing on you.
As me as Natsu, Urza, and a Gaju. Like, but we're black, so of course we're doing the cosplays wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Clothes look like Starving Child in that picture.
Y'all
You see,
has to be woke.
you remind me of Kintaro Oe from Golden Boy in that one. And that was educational.
Education.
The Black Players, that cosplay group. I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna get some heat for that.
Look, no matter what we do, we're going to catch heat. So if we're going to catch heat, might as well be for something good. You know what I'm saying?
You love. Nobody got time for that Negro knowledge. The first Japanese people were black. Okay. Why does that matter?
It's like this.
It's real lit.
It's like this.
Stay woke, fam. That's why they need to do more anime of us. What? Okay.
How about you make it, bro?
Right? How about you support the people who are already creating black-based anime and manga? Why don't you do that?
Aaron McGurr.
And McGrew working on something new now.
I can't.
You see, it's like this. They want to be woke. Be aware about all the injustice in the world. They know the lyrics the first of the month off the top of their head, but they can't tell you about something famous, about a black person doing something famous in the last few weeks. They can't even do that. So
it's also funny. I had a discussion with some black folks before. They were talking about how with the slave trade, how Africans didn't sell their own.
Get the fuck no. That's that ignorant shit right there. Because I had to correct someone at my old job about that. He was woke before woke was a term. He actually said to a coworker that I would date you, but you need some more melatonin in your skin. I said to him, she wouldn't date you anyway because she's a lesbian. So where you get that shit out your mind from the jump? And he thought I wasn't black enough because after he was fired over some dumb shit, he comes into the store. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I hold my hand out to shake his hand. He looks at my hand like, what's wrong with me? He expected me to high five him and do some like old school high five and shit. I'm shaking your hand like I shake everybody else's hand. What the fuck, dude?
I can't.
You know what diffuses the situation?
What?
The picture I just sent of me giving a T-Rex a piggyback on.
Come to find out he far in the closet than anybody that I know. So hey.
Damn.
That's pitiful.
Shepard speak about people thinking they're pro-black because there were some cheap African clothes when the clearance at Walmart.
Yeah.
Them dashikis, them tattered dashikis from Goodwill.
Now. Right next to the dashikis is the Kwanzaa candles. Come on now.
I got my incense.
Get your hotep incense for $2.
John said
the woke
incense.
fragrance. The woke fragrance.
I got my black soap.
Bro. Gotta get your African statues from Burlington, bro.
Let me tell you something about that black soap, bro. I hate me with that. Bro, black soap the best kind. Bro, you don't know nothing about no shea butter. I need you to sit down. What's black soap made out of? I don't know, bro, but it's lit. It's lit. No, it's not, bro. You use dial, bro. You was not made about until bruh man from the 5th floor came down here and was like, hey, brother, I'm gonna need you to get on this black soap. It's nice. Help you with the skin.
It's like, boy, just drink water. And 2, you don't use soap. I can still see the letters on your dial soap.
Your streaks from your dial.
Yeah, and don't forget, every woke person has a container of cocoa butter in every single room.
Now it's all about the coconut oil, my fan.
Oh God.
Simply truth.
I don't even know what kind of lotion I got in my bag right now. I ain't even used it yet. I just bought it. I don't even use it yet. If you don't got cocoa butter, cherry chapstick, some kind of African dashiki on, and know where your family was, know where your heritage was at in Africa.
And you have to.
And you had to wear a Milan shirt, wherever.
Gotta have the continent of Africa around your neck as a necklace.
Yeah, they had the African earring.
Mm-hmm. Gotta have the Jamaican flag, because if we all.
I don't know what the colors mean.
It's fake to me. It's real fake to me.
Lord.
That's
So
it.
dreadlock. Get your synthetic dreadlocks done and claim it's not matted hair.
You had to buy something cheap for a little 5 points.
That should not be. Oh my God, John! I know exactly what you're talking about too. That should not be like a fashion thing. You should already know what's up with your heritage, bro. You ain't got to prove it by your fashion statement. You should not judge other people by it.
White people
Like-
can't wear dreadlocks, but you can.
Like, I'm not worried about what white dude over here got.
Like,
You
as
can let
some-
Thomas do whatever he want with his hair. I gotta go work 5 minutes. Leave me alone.
talking about some the like, bro, I've had this conversation. I'm someone who actually started with dreadlocks, then had to like grow them out myself, and I was like, okay, so y'all know dreadlocks is matted hair. Like, I know a white lady who frequents around this Walmart I go to. She's either she's homeless or she just doesn't take care of herself. She has had the same hairstyle for years, and her dreadlocks are all the way down her back. Like, they look like straight up dreadlocks. They're just like brown, like a brownish gray tint in them. And I'm like, dreadlocks are matted hair. Anyone can have matted hair if they don't brush it. They were like, nah, dreadlocks aren't go like that. I'm like, I'm sure when you get them done at the salon, they don't go like that. But natural dreadlocks, which are never kept, which are just essentially barely kept or whatever, they grow out and they mat out and expand through your hair. It's a natural process. They was like, nah, you don't know what you talking about. This girl ain't never wearing dreadlocks. Okay, all right. Twist your hair then. Twist away.
Young man.
Please show our black
young man. Just look at him and be like, listen, bro, nose. Get out my face. Touch your nose and say nose, and they'll disappear. I promise you. Nose.
Yeah, Monster, that's why I say you need a good teacher on here, because he'd be the perfect person to talk about the fake African look.
Oh, I'm gonna bring him on the next one. He's asleep right now. I'm gonna bring him on the next one. TJ.
So you just not gonna wash your ass?
Oh my man, the most savage human being alive, bro. Had a full-blown conversation, gonna pause, turn to the dude. So you just not gonna wash your ass, bro? It's like right now, for everybody in the room, I just pause. Yeah, man. So black cosplayers, so you just not gonna wash your ass? Just came out of nowhere with it. I had to leave the room because I ain't never heard something that funny in my life.
Sometimes you gotta tell it like it is.
Take
Especially
the
at these
bag.
cons.
Wash yourself. Oh, man.
Read a
My
book.
man
Read
came
a
to the
book.
con with no change of clothes, no nothing. He just showed up and was like, "Hi guys."
You smell like the sewage. What you think you doing here?
My man almost lost his job because he didn't want to go to work. He wanted to come to the con. Like, listen, bro, you gotta have money to come to the con. You just need to go to work.
I'm
You don't have a
saying.
phone.
Like, con life ain't that serious. You can work.
There's
It's gonna be
Look,
at the same time every year.
Look, there are cosplayers that they talk about. I'm down to my last $50, but I ain't worried about paying this light bill because I'm getting this fabric right here for you guys. I'm just like, man.
You start looking at him. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me today was bill day and you here? Listen, bro. See, I'm not trying to have my credit ruined. I'm gonna go rather pay that bill before.
Like, you can plan your con stuff in advance. Like, people wait till the last minute. Just like, yo, just do your con stuff in advance first, then take care of your life.
You got a whole year to do con stuff. It's con at the same time every year.
Especially not doing like any like establishment cosplays. Like, I know the stuff I'm getting. I'm just buying stuff. That's it.
Like for the bearded Ryu, I think I have white gi pants. But if I don't, I'm just gonna go buy white gi pants and a black belt, and
It doesn't cost that much.
just walk around the con shirtless. It's not that hard. I have a beard. I think I fit the criteria, but don't let the POC see a picture of me who's this black Ryu. Why you trying to go as an Asian guy, bro? Why you don't want to go as Balrog or another black player? But maybe I just didn't want to go as that character. I don't even use Balrog. What's wrong with you? Maybe I just don't like the character. If I wanted to be video game Mike Tyson, I would have went as video game Mike Tyson.
Lord.
Oh, so why don't you want to go? Why you're not even doing it right, bro? You don't even cosplay.
They won't.
Man,
They got
already know.
they Stay Woke Illustrated magazine, okay?
You know what? No. I'm okay. I'm fired up now. I'm fired up now. I
Uh-oh.
wasn't gonna say that. This whole stay woke, you a weeboo thing. If you're a weeboo, that means you're adopting that other culture. How are you woke? Are you woke to their culture and not your own? I don't
Degeneracy.
understand. It's a contradiction in the name. You done already got the nearest woke person. Oh, bro, I like anime too. I should jump on this. Do you know what a weeaboo is? That's not a great term. You're changing your entire perspective on life because you like watching Naruto. So you're gonna adopt Japanese culture because you like watching Naruto, and then you're gonna claim to be woke. What? Who's the president or the prime minister or whatever? Who's the head of Japan right now? I don't know, but that's not really a concern. I thought you were woke, bro. How you don't know what's going on in your own community?
But black people were Japanese, or Japanese people were black. Wait, what? Okay.
Like maybe you should stop worrying about what's going on over there and worry about what's going on in your own community. Bro,
Anime
all
can
I'm
wait.
saying is, it's not that serious, bro. Bro, all I'm saying is, I'm gonna move to Japan and I'm gonna just live over there. Bro, you don't even know what the economy's like over there.
They don't even let foreigner. Do you know their foreigner policy though? Do you think you could get a visa over there? It's like, well, I'm gonna move over there. It's gonna be peaceful and serene. All right.
Like, bro, that's only in the anime, bro. Do you even know where you okay? As far as me wanting to go to Japan, because I plan on going this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going because I train in ninjutsu, and it's Bujikan Budo Taijutsu. It's under the ninjutsu banner, and the heads or the higher ups are in Japan. I want to go visit. I want to go train. I want to go learn some stuff from the higher ups, and I wanted to go to Shinjuku district. It's a train. The area I want to go to is right next to a train station. So I can catch train everywhere. I was on Airbnb about this, so at least I know where I want to be in Japan. I know what's affordable for me in Japan. I know how much I need to have when I get there. I know how long I'm staying there. Well, I was told that if I'm by a friend that she's black and she went to Japan, she lived over there for like 2 or 3 months. And no, I'm sorry. She actually was a transfer student over there. She lived over there for 2 or 3 months, but she was a transfer student over there for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
She went back and she just came back. She was like, if you want to go over there, because I'm into martial arts, I want to fight professionally. So I want to do kickboxing and mixed martial arts over there. She was saying that most Americans get American-based jobs over there because it's a lot easier. Like, you can work for car dealerships like Honda over there. That's an easier job for you to have because it's an American-owned company, and they're more likely to hire an American versus a Japanese-owned company hiring a Japanese person. Not because you're black, because you're not fluent in Japanese like they are.
Exactly. You have to learn the language.
I didn't even know that about how the working ethics is over there. About how if I'm going over there, I should look for an American job. Because she's lived over there for 3 years of her life. And nothing about her changed. She didn't adopt a whole new culture. She blended in.
See,
you just kind of assimilate into the society through certain things. And there's a lot of things over in Japan that would be taboo here that is actually accepted. Like, some of the stuff in the anime is actually a little bit accurate, but most isn't. But how you're on the job in America, you don't go drinking with your boss. Like, that's a no-no. Like, that's work relations conflict. But over there, you can do that. And there's it's incredibly safe over there too. You could leave a wallet on the table and you're less likely to get robbed than you would in the United States. People have a lot of respect over there. And all you have to do is be respectful.
She was telling me about how the school is set up and how the school system, they go to school throughout the whole year instead of having breaks. But their breaks they get are longer. Or instead of having summer break or spring break, they just go for how school over here is broken up into 2 semesters. They go for an entire semester. Their schooling, you'll graduate over there fast. These guys are 14, 15, graduating from high school. They're getting out
going to university at 16.
Yeah, their study habit is different. They've adopted the whole. You got to be able to do it. You got to be able to advance in life. So do the work, right now, and then collect the rewards later. So you got 15-year-olds living by themselves over there who can support themselves over there because they got the knowledge and the jobs and stuff. Whereas
And they
over
have to pay
here,
tuition for school too.
we technically got it easy, but people don't want to work hard.
Oh boy, do we have it easy.
And granted, this was me talking. I didn't do well in high school. I didn't do my work until like senior year, when I was like, oh wait, I need a high school diploma to have a job. Okay, I should probably go get that high school diploma and graduate. Now this was dumb for me to do that because I just want to be a martial artist. I was like, I don't need to work. I don't need to do nothing else. I just fight. I didn't worry about the baby steps. It's not that I'm in that point in my life where I'm satisfied. Well, I'm not I'm never gonna be satisfied. But I'm at the point in my life where everything's pretty easy right now. I make decent money. I pay my bills. I train every day, and I can go fight sometime this year. So I'm happy. But like when I think about, when she's telling me about being over there, she's like, there are weeaboos over here from different countries. There are people who think, Japan is like it is in the anime. And I'm like, that's pretty stupid that, you can watch a cartoon based off of being in America. It is nothing like it is in America.
Well, that's kind of how Japan is with American movies and stuff like that, and TV shows. And Disney, they think that Americans are just, which a lot of the stuff isn't too inaccurate, but they'll think that a lot of stuff in like LA and New York is like these places where everybody's welcoming. It's such a busy and fantastic place and stuff, and they'll want to go there to tour and stuff. But America is a lot different than the movies and stuff like that. And like their perception of race and stuff in the United States, it's very different over here than they would imagine in the movies. I think that's just people like thinking that TV is the extent because that's all they know. That's all they can know.
I believe that. It's the way, I guess it's presented to you that makes the real difference. That's so crazy.
It's exciting though. When you're educated.
Yeah, that I don't know why that page just bothers me so much. It bothers me. It actually bothers me more than the blurs thing does. It's like
you're gonna hear weeb and you're gonna be like, oh, weeb, woke weebs. You're just gonna have like a flashback.
I run a little anime talk show called Anime Talk, right? Hilariously enough, it's called Anime Talk. It's on John knows what I'm talking about. It's on YouTube now under Eon Culture or whatever. So, I do it for fun. Now I bring this up now because I got a nasty comment. I guess one of my co-hosts thought it was a nasty comment. Guy called us weeaboos. He called us a whole bunch of stuff. He said he liked the show, but we were weeaboos. We talk about old stuff too, not just the current stuff. Blah 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 blah. And now the guy who's called us. Oh, John, you still on?
Yeah, I still here.
It was that guy, Kevin. You know Kevin.
Yeah.
He just blew up about it. And I'm sitting here laughing like, dude, why are you angry? Did you not hear the guy just say he liked it? Me, I'm the type of person that if you tell me you like everything that I do, I'm never gonna have a chance to get better. So, give me some criticism every once in a while. I accept that. Guy said we're weeaboos. That's fine. That he was trolling in the first comment. He was trolling. Whatever. It didn't really faze me.
The YouTube comment section is not something to take seriously.
Never.
No.
If you're gonna be on camera and if something's going on YouTube, expect somebody to blow you up. I'm still waiting for somebody to roast me.
Already.
Okay.
Like I'm waiting for it. So when they got the comment, I was only worried about the guy. To me, the guy just meant like, hey, you guys are average black anime watchers, which we are. Don't just talk about the newest Naruto chapter or the newest thing just dropped yesterday. Talk about old anime. I was like, okay, cool. He said we were dysfunctional, and I was like, yeah, we are. I don't believe in doing structure. This is for fun.
Was this on a recent episode or one of the older ones?
This was episode 4, I think. I think we're up to we're about to film 6 tomorrow. But I can send you guys a link to it's a fake description, so I'll send you guys a link tomorrow. But it was the guy was just like, you guys are unorganized, you guys gotta do better and such and such. And I appreciate your comment. That was it. I told the guys who our producer to put that. I was like, I appreciate him giving us that feedback. That's what I want. hey, we're organized, okay? Let's structure it up. Let's have genuine discussions instead of just laughing and having fun.
Mhm.
But I'm like, I like having fun, so I'm just gonna start having more serious discussions. I'm not taking the fun out. I refuse to. He said he liked the show, so obviously it appealed to him in some sort.
You just wanted some things tweaked to make it more enjoyable.
Yeah, so I was like, awesome, I'll do that. I'm not new to anime, but I'm new to talking about it to a lot of people or getting people interested in stuff. So I said, hey, next episode, or I guess tomorrow, I'll be sure to include, 90s anime, as well as talking about new mangas and new animes to watch. I'll start
Go wherever.
That's good.
so I can reach out to people. I'm like, I'm having fun. It's not that serious to me. But, if people want me to put more structure to it, I don't have a problem with that. But, with the whole heaps upset that I got called Weeboo, I was like, I'm not really concerned about it, man. It's a troll. It's YouTube. I guarantee you, I will put a comment down and say something about one of you guys, and I want you to read it. It's YouTube. We're having fun. Don't take it so seriously. But, the whole
Facebook
community takes it seriously. It's for fun. Relax. It's not the end of the world.
Exactly. But everybody's offended.
Yep. I think.
Let's all be offended.
Yeah. And you get offended, and you get offended, and you get offended. Everybody gets offended.
Everybody gets offended.
I bet a car out of this or something. This is ridiculous.
And I think on that note, I think it's time for us to wrap shit up. I mean, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we pop these episodes out every week. It'll be on our YouTube page, probably Wednesday or Thursday. A link will be on our Facebook page as well. So if you like what you heard, let us know at Black Cosplayers Podcast at Outlook.com or something like that. The link is there. You can actually hit us up on YouTube, leave a comment. You can hit us up on Facebook, leave a comment. Till next time, peeps.
Peace out, people.
I would say something like "stay black," but that's something we really can't do. You know what I'm saying?
Stay woke.
Yes, that's what we should end each episode with. Stay woke.
Just have fun, enjoy booty.
I mean, that's all we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck bitches, get money.
Bro.
Fire currency.
Communicate with women. Fire currency.
All right, we out of here.
Peace.